Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mildew here. It is currently Juneteenth, what I'm talking about. Um the Pacers are at halftime right now in game freaking 6 of the NBA Finals, up by like 22 right now, which is absolutely crazy. I'm playing some Fortnite. Just wanted to sit here and talk because I'm bored. Um this is absolutely insane. If the Pacers can pull off this freaking win, anything can happen. They could still freaking lose, and like going to a game 7, like in this series where nobody thought they would be this far at all, is just unreal. Like people were saying OKC in 4, OKC in freaking 5, which was just absolutely insane. So they can win this game. I mean, they're up by 22 at half. That would be crazy. There's like some stat where like in playoffs or like season or whatever, there's only been one game where Halliburton scored 20 and 10, 20 points and 10 assists that they lost. So if he can do that, crank those stats out by the end of this game, like that'd be epic. Let's go. But yeah, playing some Fortnite today. We're gonna play some ranked, like gold right now. I might it. I haven't gotten a single kill the whole season. See what it's like. Rocking the Hank Hill skin. Challenging. But yeah, we're rocking the Hank Hill skin in honor of Father's Day last week or Sunday, which is pretty cool. We also got the Nike Air Monarchs on, which I really like. Very fashionable, pretty epic. I love Hank Hill. I love King of the Hill. It's probably my favorite show of all time, at least sitcom wise. Probably favorite show of all time. Yeah. I like it. I think it's very funny. Not to get super political here, but seen like a lot of videos talk about how well, I'm super hyped for the reboot, by the way, but there's a lot of videos going around and like over the past like year, or not, like over the past like long while, and there's like commentary that says like Hank Hill like wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. Nobody's watching this anyways, but people say that Hank Hill wouldn't vote for Donald Trump, which like doesn't make any sense. Like obviously, like you can look at Trump's like manner and like how he carries himself and think that Hank wouldn't like that, and I don't really think he would either. But it's kind of like the whole point of Hank's character is like he's the everyday conservative, and he likes George Bush. Then why wouldn't he like Donald Trump? Other than Donald Trump like being kind of rude every once in a while, you know. And I know it's not all that. There's more nuance, but the same people who say that um people say the same things about Donald Trump as they did about George Bush 20 years ago, and I think he'll love George Bush, and that's even reasserted in new teasers for the reboot, showing that he was at the museum and like he was gushing and glazing Bush. But if like King of the Hill ended before George Bush was elected and like the show took place like while Ronald Reagan was president, Hank would love Ronald Reagan. And then if the show ended before George Bush got elected, people would be saying, "Oh, Hank Hill wouldn't vote for George Bush." But people don't realize that like that's part of the irony of a lot of jokes that are in the show, that Hank has these conservative values and like these views, and if he even if he might actually think one way, like might be kind of to certain aspects of policies and stuff. Which, Hank Hill agrees with a lot of policies that Donald Trump agrees with as well. So it's just a bunch of people like who are lamos who like lie to themselves. People will say something like, "Yeah, Hank Hill would actually probably have voted for Kamala because he doesn't like fascists." Yeah, I don't think Hank Hill likes fascists, but also I wouldn't think that Hank Hill would think that Donald Trump is a fascist. Well, what's it? Neither here or there. Let's freaking play some for it. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the King of the Hill reboot. I think it looks great. I think the humor looks pretty good. The only thing that I don't like and that everyone else is talking about it doesn't also like is, by golly, the animation looks terrible. It looks awful. It's some Brickleberry animation. And I know it's just because they're using like Adobe or something, like they're rigging animation instead of having the movement, each movement being drawn on each frame. Like they're using rigs, and that's why it looks like what it does. And it's mainly just like the angles look weird, and like just whenever they're showing a scene and teasers where like the characters are walking. It looks awful. I hate it. But it is what it is. I'm still gonna watch the show, and I bet it'll be okay. The animation's gonna be. I wonder if it's like people hate it so much that it's actually something that they try to fix. Not something that I really see happening, but they might. Um, but yeah, also Bobby's voice is basically like the same as it was in the original show, and that's a choice that overall I'd say that I like. I like that, like keeping Pamela Audilon, or whatever her name is, the hot MILF lady who plays Bobby. I like keeping her in the show, and like it makes sense that Bobby just keeps the same voice. It'd be kind of weird if he had like a newer voice. But if they want to replace her, like I think I could do the voice. I think that'd be pretty epic. Here would be my Bobby if they hired me to replace Pamela to do the voice. Hey, what's up, Dad? I'm Bobby. I like to cook. Um, I think that would be pretty cool, and I think that I feel like I do sound like a more pubertarized version of Bobby. I actually really haven't looted this place, and doesn't look like anyone in. What's my challenge? Gather our hands on some pieces of spire might have. Collect spire fragments for further analysis. Let's actually just go there. I'm just playing, like, I just hop in the rank games. I'm terrible at Fortnite, but I just hop in the rank games just to pass the time and, like, traverse through the challenges, the rank challenges to get, like every season, like, after you do so many like, rank challenges. And it's like, survive so many circles in ranked, get kills, place top 10, and you'll progress through these challenges to eventually get through a bunch of prizes, and then you get like a pickaxe by doing these rank challenges. So once I quit that, then I'll just I'll just chill playing you know, regular Fortnite. But every season starts, I just will play ranked until I get all those challenges done. I usually die like I probably average like 10 kills a season. Not actually, but hopefully we can find some white heals. No, I usually don't mess with a lot of the newer items and stuff unless it's something that's really OP that I can get kills easily with. I kind of like to just use base level guns to till I'm actually decent at the game. It's been like 7 years, so see. Well, let's see if we can get some white heals. I usually like just running like AR, not two ARs, but I like running like an AR, SMG, shotgun, shield, and white heal. We're underneath this island. Lead to our death. Ever builds out for some. I'll pick up that. Pick up those bins. Hit up these freaking barrels. I'll be honest, we got Robin up here. I don't really like the Robin skin. Oh wait, this isn't Robin, my kill switch. We'll care about anything. Find an SMG. Oh, we got a guy up here. Let's just kill him. Just made a big mistake, buddy. Oh, don't third party. Let us fight. Let us fight. This guy's... Am I in a bot lobby? You're right. I love the little parkour stuff that they... I really hate how they, Who's actually hitting me? You know, it is what it is. Okay, we're in gold 1. Not too bad. Okay, the Pacers are up by like 24 right now. The third quarter has started. Has it been 4 minutes in the third quarter? It says there's 8 minutes left in the third. Have they really only scored 2 points? I don't know. I can't watch the games. I don't know how. I don't care anymore. I don't want to give anybody. I don't want to give ESPN money. Yeah, that's a side note, man. I just look at the Google like stats, and I'll like watch people like upload TikToks. Occasionally you'll find like someone illegally streaming it on TikTok. Go watch that, but yeah, like people say like yeah, people don't watch the NBA anymore, blah blah blah, and they try to give these excuses and reasons. Like maybe they don't like the players or they don't like how the game's being played. But I think the biggest reason is that you have to have a subscription to 8 different freaking things just to watch if you wanted to watch every single game of the season. It's so hard to watch the game. Nobody has cable anymore. I don't even know if they play all the games on cable. It's terrible. Like why would like another side note, why would somebody have cable anymore? Well, I guess like that's my opinion on like YouTube TV. YouTube TV is like $75 and like why would you want YouTube TV because that's a terrible deal because you have to pay that 75 on top of whatever you're paying for Wi-Fi and with cable you usually like have Wi-Fi included in that cable package. So I pay $75 for ooh, what's this little beaker thing going to that? I pay $75 for internet. So I'd be paying freaking whatever that is. I literally I don't know how to do math. 100 freaking $70, 100, 140, 150. I don't know. I'm really bad at math. I have the IQ of a freaking. But yeah, like YouTube TV is a scam. That's a literal tiny. There, according to Google right now, 7 minutes 15 seconds left in the fourth and third quarter, 42-70. That's absolutely absurd. We'll actually hit up these spires. It's a challenge. Flex spire. I know there's music playing. If like I don't know if it's loud enough in my gameplay. You picked up. I don't know if it's something that's like cared about. I don't know if I can get demonetized for the music playing. Doesn't matter. I don't have a monetized channel, but I don't have a monetized channel, but your videos can still get demonetized. Like I was figuring out like reason why like I didn't really know what type of YouTube videos to make. Like I wanted to make videos. I'm dying to bots, chat. Dying to F and bots. You can't use the start emoting tactic on this. They'll still kill. Yeah, 70 minus 42. What's that? 20. That's awesome lead. That makes me so happy. Just for the Pacers to lose in game 7, though, in the finals is crazy. I've been a Pacers fan my whole life. Like, I never thought I'd see the Pacers in the. That's absolutely. And just to update, like, I could not beat the bell bearing gargoyles yet. I'm going to one day, but still haven't. I had to upgrade myself a little bit more. I got down to like I killed one gargoyle and I had like one of them at like a 5th health. Died. I haven't really tackled it since, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should. I like how the game loot wise. I like Fortnite whenever heals are rare and not everyone's running around at 2. I remember like for a while there, like you would never pick up bandages in like early Fortnite, like season 7. Like I remember it wouldn't be uncommon to be running around at 75 and health and 50 shield. And then after that, for a while, like just always at 200. Yeah, let's go to this science beaker. Okay, we're not going to be able to run from them. I don't even care. Got to find out what this thing does. What are bots doing in my gold lobbies? What's a bot? Good doggo. The game's giving me bots. I'm so bad. H. I know gold is like terrible. You're not good if you're. It's still ranked, you know? Holy crap. What is this thing, chat? I don't know anything about. Oh, little underground lab. Talking about these guns are super speed. Let's take this 50. No, yeah, we can't go in there yet. Fighting a superhero. Oh, you can buy. He's spinning. E? Yeah. Don't mind if I do. I tell you, I really do not want to go to work tomorrow. It's gonna suck, but it's Friday. So it'll be the last day. There's a lot of boring stuff I don't. I'm moving. I would usually like, chat up the huzz or whatever if I feel lonely. Talk to like a bunch of really cool, nice chicks who would be nice. I'm moving in a few months, and so I just haven't really been talking to a lot of people because I'm invested into acquaintances. I've just been kind of like solitude. Been kind of bumming me out. It's weird because I'm like very introverted, but at the same time, do like being around people, just like the right people, and I don't really like being in that big socializing. But I like to talk to my friends a lot. I like to play games with them and stuff. It's just weird. But I do like being. Pacers up by 23, 50 to 73. 5.5 minutes left in the third. I really hope they pull this out. Pause. And I feel like with being introverted, like it's really weird because I feel like most people aren't introverted, literal sense. So whenever you tell somebody that you don't like going out, it's really hard for them to fathom like you don't like to do. Like they don't understand. Like in their head, you're saying I don't like fun, but you don't think it's fun. And I think a part of maybe what's built like in invertedness or introverted, I don't know if that's a word, like in me and maybe other people is like, a lot of just bad things happen when you're talking to people and socializing, awkwardness or whatever. Like I usually leave social like situations like not feeling the best ever. Sometimes it feels good, but like a lot of times like I feel like, oh, I embarrassed myself saying this, or like I feel like this person's perception of me isn't good. After maybe I said something, I looked awkward and people didn't think it's cool, or maybe I feel like people misinterpreted like something that I did to make it bad, or maybe maybe I think that people have gotten the wrong perception of me than who I think I know that I am after a certain social interaction, and I usually just don't feel that great after I get home. Social events. It's part of why I'm not very introverted, just because like I'm already naturally like, kind of an awkward person or pretty awkward guy. I think like most people like me or like think I'm an okay person to be around. They don't level or whatever, but it, they also will think I'm eccentric. Hold on, let me clap this boy's cheeks. Why didn't I? Yeah, what were you thinking, little boy? Was that a bot? His name was Tony. Ah, Epic, stop giving me bots. It's just ranks, bruh. Jeez Louise. I picked this up thinking that... Hold on, let me kill this kid. Oh, let's go. Real boy. Who does he know? See... Yeah. Epic's gotta fix these hackers. Alright, yeah, GG's. I'll stop talking now. Thanks for tuning in.